Hello people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'm on a bit of a late one today. Managed to get out of work early, so I've jumped on the M6, shot up the motorway. I've got parked up at Seathwaite Farm again. Like I said on previous video, it's just easy, there's plenty of parking there. And I'm just making my way up to Styhead Tarn. Once there, I'm going to go back up the corridor route, and off the corridor route is a little tarn called Lambfoot Dub Tarn, I think it's called. It's been on my radar for about 2 years, this little tarn, and I've seen it many times from above, and every time I go up and down the corridor route I always think I need to do that tarn. I'm not really a tarn fan, although I have camped at many around the Lake District. If you're looking for solitude, you don't usually find it at a tarn because there's other people there. But this tarn is quite small. It's not very well known, although it is appearing on YouTube more and more. Quite some of the big YouTubers have visited it over the past year. So before the barbecue lot get there and find it, I thought tonight I'll tick that one off. Weather-wise, it's going to be a little bit of breeze behind me, but it's only meant to be about 20 miles an hour tonight. We're finally out of winter, so I've got a lighter pack, slightly different setup from what's been on my past few videos. Lighter sleeping bag, lighter tent, lighter mat, lighter rucksack. Yeah, so I'm about 4 kilos lighter than normally. I'm not in summer setup yet by a long way, but yeah, I'm not with my winter setup anymore now. So sunset's about 8:30. So hopefully I'm going to get up there plenty of time. Hopefully there's nobody else there. If there is, I'll have to find somewhere else. But that's just the way it goes. Right, keep on going and get to Styhead Tarn. So I've reached Styhead Tarn, and all that's here is a few sheep behind me. I half expected a couple of tents. Must be too cold for them yet. As I've got higher, the wind's picked up a little bit. I'm in a little bit of a col at the minute, but the wind's picked up a little bit. And you definitely feel the cold wind on you. What's going on with the weather at the moment? I mean, we're more than halfway through April now, and it still feels, still feels cold. Should be in summer gear by now. Oh well. Right, I can see the corridor route. I can see Great End. I can actually see people ahead of me, and they do look like they've got big rucksacks. I can see one of them has got something hanging off, like a mat or a tent. I'm guessing, if you know the area, we're going up to Sprinkling Tarn, which is even more popular than Styhead Tarn. Hopefully anyway. Hopefully they're not heading where I am. Right. Keep going. Get pitched. Hopefully get a bit of a sunset. 4 lads that I was behind. I think the lads anyway. They've gone up that way, which is up to Sprinkling Tarn. I thought that's where they might be going. So I'm going to go along here. The camera won't pick the path up, but it is actually along there, across this gill. And the tarn is somewhere. It's sort of here. So that will be tonight's pitch. Right, let's crack on. Let's get up there and find this tarn. Looks like there's a fell race on, or there's been a fell race on with the little red marker flags. It's pretty hardcore fell running. I do admire people that do it. I've done a bit of running myself, and still do a bit, just to keep fit. But fell running, yeah, it's in a league of its own. Right, I'm sort of on the corridor route, making my way up now. I just noticed a couple of lads over there that had pitched up. One extreme to the other. One of them's in a Vango, oh, it looks like a Vango Banshee, and the other one, it looks like a Hilleberg. I know which tent I'd rather be in. Vango Banshee, of course. They're a good starting tent, I suppose. And I know they do get slated and people do take the mickey out of them, but yeah, you're getting into it. The Vango Banshee's perfectly fine. We don't all need Hilleberg tents. Look at that, sun setting over there. I'll have a nice sunset if I can get myself up there. Right, keep plugging away. So, I don't know if you can see that, hopefully you can. I'm the little triangle, and the tarn is just up from the path, which is up there. Right, let's get ourselves up there and find this tarn. So I'm hoping it's just over this brow. It's not. He must be up there. All I've got here is that guy. Or woman, person, female, sheep. Right. Yeah, because that certainly isn't it. Right, keep going up. I've come quite a way off the corridor route, further than what I thought. So is it over here? And there's someone here. Damn. Oh well. Right, so I've got to the tarn and there's someone actually there. We've just been chatting and stuff. Really nice guy. He's absolutely no problem with me pitching here. So I've just come slightly away from the tarn. He's over the other side. So I found this little spot here. I'm going to get the tent up. Sadly the sun's gone down, which is over there. And it's starting to get really cold, so yeah, I need to get this tent up with a little bit of haste and then get a brew on. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, so I'm all pitched up and I'm in my Hilleberg Akto, which is the first time out this year with it. I've had this tent years, cracking tent. Yeah, first ever Hilleberg tent that I bought, and yeah, I've no desire to part with it. It's just a great tent. Pretty good view of Great Gable, favourite mountain. Missed the sunset unfortunately, but yeah, it's just the way it goes. It's not a bad pitch, so I'll give you a look around. So yeah, Hilleberg Akto in the sand. I've had this tent for about, I think I've had it about 5 years now. Plenty of adventures, lots of memories in this tent. I tend to just use it as a summer tent now, or better weather. I don't tend to use it in winter anymore. Completely as it was when I bought it, except I upgraded the pole a couple of years ago to a 10mm, which coincidentally is the pole off the Namage 2. It's the same length, I think it's 293mm, and it just makes the tent, just makes it a bit stronger. And the weight difference, I think there's only about 40 something grams difference in weight. So I've never gone back to the 9mm. It's never leaked along here as well. I know a lot of people seam seal the tent. So we're all set up inside, slightly different setup. So I've got a Thermarest X light. Thermarest X light, which is actually the wide. And then I've got my old Outkit bag, 700. I've had this bag for quite a few years now. Still going strong. 650 fill, I think it is. It says there. Nemo pillow. I always use that. And then gone down to me thinner merino base layers. Bought me rab booties, probably won't wear them, but usual stuff over there. Electrics, wash kit, so I don't have to get out of the tent in the night. Food, and then my rucksack goes at that end. But yeah, not a bad view from the tent, if you can see. It's probably gone a bit too dark now. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a brew. Just gonna have a brew for a bit, chill out. Bought a sandwich with us. Don't really need a 600 calorie meal. Right, food time, brew time. Right, I'm all tucked up. I've had something to eat. I've just had a sandwich. I don't need a 600 calorie meal. I've not hiked that far. I had lunch and everything today, so ended up chatting to the guy over there. He come over here and we chatted for a few hours, and he was having a look at the Hilleberg Akto and that. He'd never seen a Hilleberg tent, so he was having a look round it, and then I went and had a look at he's got a no tent Vern 1, which seems to be on YouTube at the moment, getting a bit of bad press. They were on YouTube a few months ago. Random people were sort of doing YouTube videos with them, saying that it was going to be the Hilleberg solo killer, and all that type of stuff. And then this week, literally on YouTube, there's been three of them on there where the poles have snapped, and so yeah, I was over having a look at it. But yeah, it looks a nice tent. You can see the resemblance from Hilleberg. It's, you know, the yellow fabric on the inside looks just like a Hilleberg, and the way that the fly sheet hooks onto the poles is very similar to the Solo, and the pole sleeves is very similar to how Hilleberg do their tents. I wouldn't say it was a Hilleberg copy, but yeah, it's like they've taken ideas off Hilleberg and used them on their tents. Yeah, you can see sort of the resemblance kind of thing. So yeah, quite a short hike up here. Lovely tarn this is. It's great. You've got stunning views up here. Absolutely brilliant. Tomorrow morning there's going to be a sunrise, hopefully, which is going to come from that direction. So hopefully I'll get a nice sunrise in the morning. Hopefully there's no wind. It's forecast 20 mph wind tonight, but there's just a bit of a breeze. And then tomorrow I think the forecast is about 10, so it's even less. And hopefully no rain. So right, I'm gonna get some shut eye, and I shall see you all in the morning. Morning. That was a very calm night. Absolutely no wind at all. Hardly, the tent was hardly moving. It's nice and sunny outside. Sun's coming up. It's all nice and clear. So I've got a cracking view of Great Gable. I'll show you actually. If I can spin you around. Not a bad view for the morning. See Styhead Tarn down there. Great Gable right in front of us. And Scafell to the left, and then to the left of that you've got Pillar. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice day. So I think I'll get myself a first brew, get dressed, have some breakfast, get some motivation to get out the sleeping bag. I never have a problem with condensation in this tent. I know a lot of people do with Aktos. I get more condensation in the Solo than I do in the Akto, but it's absolutely bone dry. And I've used this tent throughout, you know, summer, winter. You get a bit in winter, obviously, but yeah, I never seem to get any sort of condensation in this tent. I always vent it top and bottom, but yeah, it always seems to be dry. Right, brew on, motivation, get out the sleeping bag, get dressed, get outside. Catch you in a bit. So I was just chilling out with another brew. Not in any hurry today to set off. Been over chatting to my neighbour. He's got some really nice gear. So we've been talking gear, camping gear, having another look at his tent. So I've had a change of plan. Instead of dropping back down and back to the car, I've got a dried meal that I didn't eat, and I've got a few random bits of food. I'm going to stay for another day. The weather forecast is looking good. The sun has disappeared, but I think it's over that way behind the mountain. So I think what I'm going to do is drop down to the corridor route, back down to Styhead Tarn and up and over Great Gable. I'm kind of thinking I might go up onto Kirkfell and camp over that way. I have camped on Kirkfell before. There is a tarn in the middle, which is what I camped at last time, so I can get water from there. So I might go up to Kirkfell summit and camp there, and if there's a nice sunset tonight, which will set over in the west, yeah, it should be quite a nice evening. It's a really calm, still day. There's just no wind at all. There's a little bit of frost, so it must have dropped below freezing last night. But yeah, I'm starting to hear people on the corridor route now, starting to hear people coming up. Can see people on random summits, can see people up on Great Gable, Green Gable. But where we are, people are kind of below us, they're not coming up here. So yeah, I thought I'd chill for a bit longer and have another brew, get packed up and then start moving. But yeah, let's go and have a look at Great Gable for the umpteenth time that I've been up there. Right, finish my brew off, get packed up, and then we'll get moving. Right, time to make tracks. You know the score, we leave no trace. Apart from a bit of flat grass, no one would know I'd been here. So I'm just going to nip back up to the tarn, say ta-ra to my neighbour, and then I'm going to turn back round and go back down to the corridor route the way that I came up, and then back down to Styhead Tarn, and then Great Gable. Right, let's get going. This has been a really good camp, good company, great tarn, stunning views, even the weather's played ball. So this is a cracking spot to camp. Obviously my neighbour got the best spot.
Howdy.
First come, first serve. But yeah, what a stunning spot this is. Don't normally do tarns, but yeah, this has been a good camp. Absolutely stunning views. And just off the corridor route. Right, let's get going. Really top bloke, what a nice guy. I don't normally do tarns and certainly don't camp near where other people are, but yeah, what a great tarn and what a great bloke. So yeah, we're chinwagging again this morning. Yeah, it's a really good camp. So just going to start making my way back down to the corridor route now. There's no path, so it's just kind of picking my way through it and getting down. I can see lots of people on the corridor route and lots of people at Styhead Tarn and lots of people going up Great Gable. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a busy day. So yeah, right. Just keep going down and get myself back on the corridor route. Right, so I'm back on corridor route and it's very, very busy. There's people everywhere, very different from last night, so filming's going to be a little bit limited. I'll just show you. Masses of people here, if the camera will pick them out. loads of people at Styhead Tarn. So yeah, probably won't do much filming. Right, keep going, get myself back down to Styhead Tarn. I don't think I've seen so many people on the corridor route in all my life. It's like a load of coaches have pulled up and they've all just got off. The bad step's going to be interesting. There's going to be a bit of a bottleneck there for definite. Just talking to two lads then. One of them's just got himself a Hilleberg Black Label solo, so they're heading up to Scafell to christen it, give it its first night out. Nice couple of lads. Right, not got that far, got to go to Styhead Tarn now. It took me a lot longer than it normally does to get down this, sort of letting people pass and moving out the way of dogs and things. But yeah, Scafell Pike's going to be absolutely rammed today. Certainly not where I'm going. Right, let's get to Styhead Tarn. Right, back down at Styhead Tarn. I've actually been here for about half an hour, just having something to eat and drink. Really enjoyed it yesterday. Finally got to tick that tarn off. It's been on my radar far too long. Definitely recommend it. Really nice little spot, just off the corridor route. I didn't get the place to myself, but it worked out alright in the end. So I'm going to head off up to Great Gable for another night, another adventure. I don't think I'm going to camp up there. I've got a few other places earmarked that I can go to. So I'm going to end this video here, turn it into a two-part video. So thanks for watching, and as always, catch you on the next one, and I'll see you hopefully in part 2. Bye for now.